This old straw-bottomed chair you see on the screen is actually one of the most famous self-portraits in the world. But there is no human face here. Instead of painting himself, Van Gogh poured the deep loneliness of his soul onto the canvas. By drawing an empty chair, a half-left pipe, and a pouch of tobacco. Just a few days after finishing this painting, he would cut off his left ear and check into an asylum. So, how did an ordinary kitchen chair become the symbol of a man's desperate cry into madness and isolation? It all began when Van Gogh rented a studio workspace in the French town of Arles, which he called the Yellow House. His grandest dream was to turn this place into an artist's commune, where creators could live and produce together. The only person who accepted his invitation was the famous painter he deeply admired, Paul Gauguin, in honor of Gauguin's arrival. Van Gogh began decorating the house, setting up rooms, and painting like a man possessed. This chair was painted right at the start of those hopeful, joyful, and creative days, meant for the kitchen of the Yellow House. Van Gogh didn't think of this painting in isolation. He actually painted two chairs intended to be exhibited side by side. His own chair is extremely simple, rustic, made of wood and straw. It sits under daylight, rendered in yellow and blue tones. Gauguin's chair, conversely, is a luxurious armchair with armrests, depicted under candlelight in deep reds and greens. Through these two objects, Van Gogh was actually portraying their personalities, as much as he was simple, unpretentious, and raw. Gauguin was intellectual, elite, and dark in his eyes. Notice the pipe and the tobacco pouch left on the seat of the chair. These were Van Gogh's most loyal companions in daily life. Whenever he felt overwhelmed or his mind became clouded, he would light his pipe to find comfort. By placing those objects there, he practically infused his own soul into the chair. The owner was just there, left his pipe, and stepped out of the room for a brief moment. While the empty straw cries out his physical absence, the presence of the pipe represents the weary human scent he left behind. When you look at this painting for a longer time, you begin to feel a strange sense of uneasiness. That is because the room's perspective is completely warped. The legs of the chair seem to point in disjointed directions, and the red floor bricks stretch out irregularly. Van Gogh intentionally shattered the classical rules of architecture. This distorted and unstable geometry is, in reality, a direct reflection on canvas of the artist's gradually deteriorating sanity and the violent storm brewing within his inner world at that time. In the left background of the painting, you see sprouted onions inside a wooden crate. And right on that crate is Van Gogh's signature, Vincent. Why would a painter sign his name on a crate of onions? Because the onion is a humble vegetable that survives under the soil and sprouts even in the harshest winter conditions. Just like those onions, despite all his poverty, being misunderstood, and his suffering, Van Gogh was trying to hold on to life and bloom again through his art. By placing his signature there, he sealed his bond with that modest, rustic life. Van Gogh and Gauguin's friendship did not last long. Two powerful egos constantly clashed. On Christmas Eve of 1888, that famous massive argument occurred, and Van Gogh suffered a mental breakdown, cutting off a portion of his ear. Gauguin fled Arles without even looking back. After returning from the hospital, Van Gogh applied the final brushstrokes to this painting. That once joyful, hopeful Yellow House was now completely empty and silent. That is why this chair is no longer just a piece of furniture. It became a monument to a shattered dream, a dead friendship, and total abandonment left behind. An empty straw seat, the smoke of a half-left pipe, and a monumental loneliness trapped on canvas. With this simple kitchen chair, Vincent van Gogh left us the most intimate, barest portrait, not of luxury, but of simplicity, not of crowds, but of standing utterly alone, to continue discovering these deep, turbulent, and true stories within the souls of artists with us. Don't forget to like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next mystery. Stay with art.